You never know when you're gonna need a moon. Hello my celestial friends, I'm Echo, the Saving Sorceress, and today I'm going to make a witchy moon belt out of chains. I think it's going to be the perfect addition to my whole wardrobe. If you've been watching for a while, you know I'm very into witchy clothes and space-themed things. I definitely love my moons, for sure. I think this moon belt is going to be exactly what I'm looking for. I have always wanted something like this. I'm hoping it turns out well. And if it does, I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it. I feel like it's gonna add the perfect witchy touch to just about any outfit, and that's obviously necessary, so let's get started. So I made a few drawings so that I have a rough estimate of what I want the chain belt to look like. And I'm not quite sure which one I'm gonna go with yet, but I just wanted to see what my options are, kind of get an idea of what the back is gonna look like. This is not a work of art, it's not a masterpiece, but you know, it gives me a good idea of what I'm looking at. Right now, I think I'm probably leaning most towards this one because it's, of course, gonna take the most amount of chains, the most materials, the most amount of time, it's the most intricate, so why wouldn't I pick that? I wouldn't be me if I wasn't gonna pick this one, honestly. I mean, if it doesn't work out, we can always try the others or something completely different, but it's a good place to start. So let's go. So as you can see, I have already gotten sort of started trying to figure out what I want it to look like. I've already shown you what I have planned to do, but you know, actually measuring things is gonna be a bit rough. I've been trying to use this little bead board thing where I can mark out where I want to put each little charm and each special ring, but I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna go because I've never used this before. I'm not making a necklace, which would be a lot easier with this. I'm making a belt, so it's gonna take a bit of doing, but luckily I have my handy dandy dress form right here. And honestly, I don't know how I made anything before I had this dress form. It's incredible. And I'm really glad that I made it. I feel like every single thing I've made on this channel so far that I can wear, I've used this, so I honestly, I don't remember what I did before this. It's been a lifesaver. So let's get into it. I have pinned sort of where I think the middle charm will be. And I've got some other charms here. I think I'm gonna use 3 for this project. You know, a good witchy number. We'll see how it looks when it's actually on my body. So I have this one here, and I'm thinking of putting one here, and then sort of having circular rings around it. It's just, I think I need to do the math. And that's always a bit of the rough stuff when you're working on a craft project. I swear, I've used math so much ever since I started doing my hobbies. It's like not in real life, but in my fun fantasy life, math is the #1 thing I'm gonna do. Crazy. I'm pumped for this, a little scared, but let's get started. Woo! My chain. I've got a whole bunch of different charms and just silvery pieces that I can use. I've made a lot of jewelry in the past, some of it good, some of it not so good, but I'm hoping this project will be a winner. Let's see, I don't know. Ooh, earrings. I'm so easily distracted. Anyway, alright. So I think, ooh, okay. Not sure how well you can see that, but here is a little circle that I'm going to be using. I wish I had bigger loops because I think that would look really cool, but I'm all about working with what I have. And I think I can still create something pretty awesome with what I've got, so let's start there. Okay, I need to do some thinking. Alright, so So this is the basic layout that I'm leaning towards. I'm thinking of putting the center one at the 0 spot, naturally. And then maybe putting each of the moons on the 10 and the other 10. Although I have to make sure they're actually facing the same way. It's a little more difficult on the necklace layout than I thought because this is not how a person wears a belt. But I still think this will be helpful because it's kind of like a ruler for more wiggly things like necklaces. Also, this position is ridiculous and I probably should have thought this through better, but you know what? Here we are. Okay. This, I'm kind of thinking of putting these rings on the 5s around it. I did buy a bunch of these awesome little jewelry making tools in a kit at one point, and usually I am not a huge advocate for kits, but this kit was incredible. It came with so many different kinds of tools. Nah, I'm not getting a good look at them really, but they have been so valuable. I am a huge fan. But anyway, opening up this little loop. Okay, why is this harder than it looks? It's been a while since I've done any of this, I guess. Awesome. Open. Yay! Awesome! And there's a little loop. Beautiful. And now just 4 more to go and moons. So I thought this was a good start, and then of course I got one link away from where I'm actually supposed to be, so gotta open this thing back up again. I forgot how precise this stuff is. You don't think about jewelry much when you're wearing it. You're just like, let me just put on my necklace. But this stuff takes skill. It's a lot. Alright, one little tiny link down, and let's see if we can get this more precise. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to do some close-ups later on so you can actually see it. The other angle was clearly a little bit rough, so we'll try this one. Oh no, I'm losing things. We're off to a great start. Alright, gonna stretch open this link. That's what these tiny little rounded ones are for. Sort of squeeze that open. Now I can stick the moon back on here, and we'll squeeze it closed again and try to make it neat so it looks like an actual human being made this and not the chaos of the universe. I think sometimes I'm a little bit indistinguishable from the chaos of the universe, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. We do the best we can. One link down. Does it look better? Who knows? Alright, let's at least check to see. Oh good. Perfect. It hits just where it needs to. So I'm on the right path, and that's what matters. Okay, I'm gonna work some more on this. Away from the camera. No pictures, please. I think I need to pay some close attention. Also, I'm sweating profusely. It is 100 and something degrees out right now, and I don't appreciate that. I definitely didn't ask for this, and I'm burning up. This, I love my little overalls and everything and my little sweatery shirt, but I think these might have been bad choices. Just saying. I mean, I'm not changing now. You know, I put these clothes on and I'm gonna suffer the consequences. At least they're cute though, you know? That's what matters, right? Anyway, moons. Ah, yes, now I feel nice and cool. I'm just gonna make something delightfully witchy and everything will be all good. I'm gonna try to count each little chain link to get the exact right amount. Now I've split the chain into equal sections, so I can hopefully finish this first part up pretty quickly and go from there. So what do we think so far? I like it. I think it'll look good. I've still got to attach the rest of the chain that goes all the way around, and then all the decorative chains that hang off of it. But I think it's pretty good. I mean, we'll see how it ends up, but it's a good start at least. Alright, now to keep adding more chains. I wanted to put it up here on my dress form so I could figure out exactly what sort of length I was looking for on the clasp. Because I'm using one of these little lobster claw clasps. I want it to be able to be a little bit adjustable so I can wear it with different outfits and, you know, different body sizes if I fluctuate. But I still want it to be roughly a certain size, so we will see how it goes. I want to have chains hanging down from circle to circle and also from moon to moon, but I'm not sure yet whether I want them to overlap with each other. It's gonna take some thinking, but I'll figure it out. Now to figure out how long to make each little loop. I like the length of this loop, I think, but do I want this one to be the same length chain-wise or the same length including the moon? Questions. I'm gonna have to do some experimenting. See what I want to do with this. Making progress. I actually kind of love how this looks too, but I feel like it'll just get in the way if I leave it hanging down like that. So I'm gonna loop it back over, and here, this is what it's actually gonna look like when it's on, kind of. I'm gonna try to layer like one loop over the loop before it, and how it goes. Now look. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like the layering look. It's just very tedious, but this will all be worth it when I have a beautiful belt that I can wear for all my outfits. Adds a little bit of a festive, even a touch Renaissance look. Well, more like Renaissance Festival, but that's a good look too. Gotta finish it. Alright, here's what I've got. Ta-da! I love it. I'm thinking of adding another loop over here and on the other side, just to make it look like it goes all the way around, make it a little bit more cohesive and finished, but I think it's gorgeous. I'm really excited about it. I'm not sure it's 1000% perfect yet. I may need to add or take away a few chain links here or there, but I love it. It's basically my dream moon belt. So I decided to add the extra little loopy parts. And now, look how fancy that is. I am just in love. It's just so festive. Honestly, I could even wear it with these overalls, just for an added decorative touch. I am going to use this so much. This is why I know how to make jewelry, so I can make things like this. Not to give myself too many compliments, but I worked really hard in it, and I'm proud of it. This is just something I would buy if I saw it in a store and I had money. but I'm glad I don't have to. Yeah. It's just the ideal addition to my witchy wardrobe. So what do you think? Did I nail it? Would you wear something like that yourself? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I would really love it if you down a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos like this about crafting, sewing, thrifting, and saving things, all with a witchy spin. I will be back soon, so stay tuned. And remember, my celestial friends, save all the beautiful and wonderful things you can find that make you feel the most like you. Be kind to yourself and to the universe, and try to add a little bit of magic wherever possible to your corner of the world. Bye. I don't want to use them all up because I just like having moons for other projects. You never know when you're going to need a moon. The flare, the dangly parts. Ugh. It's going to be great. It's going to